So we have finished building out the HMI screen as we've been asked to do here with the little mock-up system that we have. So we have our HMI screen here all done. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to look at simulating. Okay, so there is a simulator built into GT Designer that will simulate the screen for us, but in order for it to operate, it looks for a GX Works simulator. Okay, so we've got to first get our program or our GX Works simulating. Now you don't actually necessarily need a program in here. It just needs to be running the simulator. Okay, we could still actually do all the control from on the screen itself. Okay, so we just run the simulator on this one here. So that's just this little icon here. Start the simulator. We'll let that start up. Okay, so it started up there, and that's my little operator panel for it. So I just minimize that, and then we go to GT Designer. Okay, so the simulator here is in Tools, Simulator, and Activate the Simulator. Control F10 is the shortcut key for it, so we'll click on that. And you can see it's starting the GT simulator there. That's right, it's just starting on another screen from here. So I'll drag it in there in a second. So it just starts up the simulator screen here. But you can see down the bottom here is the GX simulator that it's logged into. So if I didn't have the GX simulating in the background, I'll get an error there to say I can't find that. So we're just going to have this screen in the background here. Actually, just if you remember, I said that our stop button would be wired normally closed. So I've written the program as if it's got a real normally closed button. So that's open at the moment. So for the simulation, I just need to toggle that to make it think that it's wired to a normally closed button. And then we'll go back here. So here's my system here. We're going to press start, and that turns my system on, and it also turns on that lamp that we have down here on the conveyor. Okay. And then a bottle is going to come along and get in front of the sensor. So I'm going to click on the button here in the HMI for the sensor. I'm going to hold on to it because the bottle is going to stay in front of the sensor. So that's what I'm simulating there until we're finished processing. So when I press the sensor here, there you can see that the conveyor lamp went off, the bottle appeared, the fill timer is running. Now that it's full, it's turned green. Now the empty timer is running, and then when the empty timer is finished, it goes back to red, and then the delay timer stops. The conveyor has come back on, so now the bottle moves and I can release the sensor, and away it goes. Okay. Now just looking at the screen here, it looked, and it happens sometimes with the simulators, just looked like the times are a little bit delayed there and stuff. So we'll just put another bottle on. So another bottle hits the sensor. Fill timer is running. That's 5 seconds, I think. Yeah, turns green. Then the empty timer is running for 4 seconds, turns red. Then the delay is 3 seconds, and then the conveyor comes back on. I can release the sensor, and away the bottle goes. Right? And if I hit stop here, then the system goes to stop, and the conveyor turns off down here. Okay, so that is simulating the HMI screen once we have it built. So the key thing is to make sure that we have the GX Works simulating in the background first.